Hi guys, welcome to today's video. You're not actually gonna see my face, you can just kind of see the outline of my camera. This has been a highly requested video. What's on my iPhone 11? You guys really seem to want to know what is on my phone, so I'm gonna be showing you that today. If I just show you my actual phone, the outside is just a clear case. I have the white iPhone 11 and I have a Wonho photo card. If we take a look at my lock screen, it's actually from a web drama called 18. A lot of you people know about this because in my last study video, so many people commented about my lock screen. They were like, oh my god, look at her 18 lock screen. But I got it from Pinterest. This one's of Kimana, so she's my favorite because she's so studious. I love her. Anyway, if we go into my actual phone now, okay, if we start at the top, I have all the basic apps. However, I have two calendars. I have Google Calendars here because I don't really like Apple Calendars that much. Google Calendars is what I use to plan out my day on my computer. It's always synced on my phone if I have the app. I also have Google Photos and normal like Apple Photos. I have Google Photos because I have a lot of old pictures that are linked to my old email addresses, which is really handy. I have Google Maps because I absolutely hate iMaps. I hate it with a passion. It sucks. I'm sorry Apple, but it's terrible. Now, everything is arranged in folders because I don't know why, I just prefer folders for some reason. It makes me feel more organized, more neat. If we look here, I have Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's just 3A-Catty. It's kind of a confusing username, but the 3 is like a sideways W, and my last name is Way, so it's basically like Way Catty, and Catty is just like a cute nickname, but my full name is Catherine. Now, I also have other accounts. I have a study account as well, which I'll have linked in the description box if you're interested. I have Twitter, which will also be linked down below. I have this app called Signal, which I use to talk to my family with. I have Messenger, I don't use it that much. Pinterest. I have a lot of boards. I have everything from like study motivation to fashion to vegan food to like body inspiration, room decor, bullet journal, like there's a lot of stuff there. Then I have Gmail for my emails. Then I also have my school email app. Then I have Telonym, which is basically like anonymously asking questions. So if you're interested in that, I will probably put the link back into my Instagram bio. I have Facebook, I don't really use it. I have TikTok, of course, because we just live in a generation now where TikTok has taken over. Snapchat, hello to me, it's me, hi. I don't really go on that much unless someone texts me, but that's a very rare occasion. If we move on to YouTube, I have YouTube Creator Studio, YouTube. I have this app that connects to my camera. A lot of people wonder how I take my Instagram pictures, and this is a big part of it. For example, if we go to my Instagram, I'll tell you which ones were used, which ones were from my camera. This one came from my camera. What else? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Basically, most of my latest ones come from using this app, and it allows me to do like a self timer, and it also allows me to use Flash, and it's very handy because I can look on my phone to see what my camera is displaying, like what my camera sees. And that way I can kind of see what poses look good, which poses don't look good. But I think it only works with Canon. Yeah, it's a Canon app. So then I have this, which is basically like just subscriber count tracker. Now if we look at Anna's, I'm just going to show Anna's because she has a huge subscriber count right now. Very proud. She's nearly at 90k. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. I also look at mine sometimes just to see if it's like synced with what the Creator Studio says, because sometimes the subscriber count is kind of weird. Yeah, I really like using this app to quickly reply to comments. It's very easy to reply to comments using this app, and I look at it mainly for statistics and my view counts, so I can see like where most of my viewers are from. Right now, India is my top one. Okay, so now for productivity apps, I don't have that many. I kind of have more on my iPad. I will also do what's on my iPad because I feel like that's kind of more interesting. I have Forest, which I'm using a lot less now. I don't really like tracking my study on it lately. Then I have the Google Translate app. Actually, I'm kind of scared. I feel like I have some weird things that I wanted to translate. So I have Quizlet. Then I have this app called LC Points. It's targeted specifically for people sitting the Irish leaving certificate. So if you're not Irish, it doesn't really like matter to you at all. It's basically just to add up what your grades would be and like what your total score would be. Then this is a Dutch dictionary app, but it's very good because you can translate things. Then you have like you can look up expressions, and then you can also just look up the definitions of things, how to conjugate synonyms and stuff. It's very, very good. If you're learning Dutch, I'd recommend it for sure. Then I have something called Hellotalk, which it basically saves me when it comes to language learning. I have the premium version, which is the crown. That's what the crown means. So currently I'm learning French, Dutch, Japanese. But the great thing about this app is that you can ask questions on here that most people will like answer and help you. You can like post pictures. It's almost like a social media app, but not quite. You'd write in your language that you're learning, your target language, and people will correct you. If I give you an example of how someone's corrected me before, like I talked about elite here and I used the wrong, instead of saying la, I said le, so I got corrected about that. But then you can also really easily make friends, because if you talk about your interests, then other people will also have the same interests and you can easily make friends that way. So Hellotalk is really great to talk to natives and people your age. Then I have Reverso Context, which is just like a translating app. Then I have Quora. I mainly use it to get inspired and motivated to kind of get my life together. What tiny daily habit could be life-changing? This type of thing is exactly what I go onto Quora for. It's really great when it comes to like tips for habits that can like improve your life, make you more successful, more productive. That's why I like using this app. Then I have something called, I've never known how to pronounce this. It's like Lingui, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's also like a translating app. And then I have Japanese dictionary, which helps me whenever I don't know a word in Japanese. Like for example, if I wrote in a very basic word like kokoro, then it would give me the kanji, and then like it has the kunyomi and onyomi, and then it also tells you how to pronounce it, and it has example sentences. So if you're learning Japanese, this app is great. Okay, moving on. I have PayPal in my finance app, and then I have my banking app, and I have this app which is kind of like for tracking and logging my expenses. I don't really know what to show you because I've not tracked anything yet, but it's very like pretty. It's a pretty app. I like it. So then in my entertainment section, I have Netflix. I have Apple Music in there because I use Apple Music and Spotify at the same time. It's kind of weird. I pay for Spotify myself, but my family pays for Apple Music, and sometimes I like using one or the other, so it's very strange. I don't know why I have both. But then I have Mobile Legends, and I have Animal Crossing. This is like my editing app section folder, like what I used to edit my pictures. So I have Facetune and Visco. Facetune is just to kind of bring out my features and make them more detailed. I use it to smoothen out my skin a little bit because I have no shame in saying that. I want my pictures to look nice. I don't change my face that much. It's just to make myself look a bit brighter, a bit healthier. So yeah, and I use Visco for filters. I will make a video on how I edit my pictures very soon, so if you want that, let me know. I will do it even if you don't want it, but just if you want it, let me know anyway. In this folder I have Etsy, Good On You, Like to Know It. Etsy I downloaded today because I followed this vintage page called Moonstone Vintage LA. And they have the most beautiful items ever, but they're so expensive. There's this pair of boots that I really want to buy. I just really want them, but I clearly can't afford them right now, and I'm not willing to spend over 400 euro on clothes right now. So maybe if they're not sold out in like a few months, I can buy them. but this is like what I would use probably to buy secondhand. There's also Depop, but I don't know why I don't really like the Depop app, so I kind of like Etsy. Also, a lot of people use Etsy to buy stuff like bullet journal stickers, so I'm gonna try and explore that side of Etsy very soon. Then Good On You, it's basically used for searching how eco-friendly like shops are, like clothing shops. For example, it will show you like the ratings for labor, environment, and animal, and Other Stories is doing quite okay. Like it's a lot better than some fast fashion brands like Pretty Little Thing. If you look at God, environment, it's terrible. Animal, it's a star, and labor, not good enough. So it kind of gives you an idea of like how sustainable a brand is. Okay, that's it for fashion. Then moving on to news. This is the most boring folder you can find on my phone. It's just the news in Belgium, then BBC News, and then Irish news. Yeah, okay, we're nearly done now. So this folder is called Wellbeing, and basically this is the app I use for meditation. So I use the timer option, and you can customize like the sound. Wait. This is one I use. But you can basically choose which sound will go off when you start meditation and when it ends. And then you can also customize like how long you meditate for, if there's any interval bells. Like, it's a nice app to use for meditation. I like it. Okay, and then this is an app that oh my god, I love this app. It's so nice. It's called Simple Vegan, and the thing that I love about this app is that as soon as you download it, it tracks all the days that you've had the app, and it will tell you how much forest you've saved, animals you've saved, water you've saved, and emissions. And I love that addition to the app. I think it makes it so special because you feel so rewarded for being a vegan, that you get to see these things that you're doing for the environment, for the planet. But not only does it show you that, it also shows you recipes, and the recipes are very nice. You can find some really simple ones, which is ideal most of the time. I've saved some stuff that I want to try out as well. Most of the time I don't really go for recipes though, unless I'm trying to like update what's on my menu with my mom, because my mom is also vegan. Then I have Audible. I really want Audible to sponsor me one day. I freaking love Audible. Okay, so the different books that I have downloaded are Atomic Habits, and then a bunch of Japanese ones, a French one, a Chinese one, and then this is on Japanese mythology, which I just kind of wanted to know about for like culture. And I have this app called FitSense, which is for my gym. Then I have this app called Eternal Sunshine, which I posted about a few times on my story. A lot of people liked it, so I would really recommend this app if you just want a daily reminder of just some form of positivity. It will send you a notification with a really nice quote, and it'll be really like cute, and it'll motivate you for the day. And then I have an app called Kitchen Stories, which is just recipes. But the thing I like is that there's a huge variety of different things you can choose from. This is not just for vegans, this is for like anybody. But they do have like a specific thing for meatless dishes, and then you can filter it to vegan, even like sugar-free, alcohol-free, vegetarian. Then my last app is Goodreads. The idea of this app is just to log which books you're currently reading, and then once you finish them, you can like set them as read, and you can give them a review and a rating, which is really handy for other people who want to read the book. It kind of gives them an insight into what the book is actually like, if it will interest them or not. The nice thing about this app as well is that you can also set a goal for how many books you want to read this year. So I set mine to 50. I don't know where you can see that. Oh, there. 2020 reading challenge. I set mine to 50. So I don't know. You can follow me if you want on there. I would recommend it if you kind of have fallen out of the habit of reading. and you want to get inspired to read again, then I definitely download the app because it inspired me and motivated me to get back onto my reading grind. Okay, then the last folder is super boring. It's literally just like all those apps that you don't really use on your phone. I have this app which is just called Real Time, but it's to check like when buses are arriving and stuff like that. And I have an app called Countdown. I'm just gonna have a look at it. Right, hang on. It's basically what I use to just log any really important events so I don't forget about them. Okay, and then the very last app is just like a printing app, so that like my phone is connected to my printer. So yeah, oh my god, sorry, Anna keeps texting me. So that is basically it. At the bottom I have 3 apps I didn't talk about: Chrome, WhatsApp, Spotify. I use WhatsApp to talk to my close friends. Spotify, you can follow me if you want. I have like a good amount of playlists. I have a productive playlist if that interests you. I feel like a lot of people don't follow me, but they just follow that playlist, which is kind of rude, guys, but sure, I don't mind. So there's that, and then Chrome. I prefer Chrome than Safari. I don't know why I have that preference, but I just do. It feels like it just runs smoother. It has a nicer interface in my opinion. So yeah, but that is it. That is what's on my iPhone 11. Now you can just have a nice look at Wonho. I hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, this is what's on my iPhone 11. Bye. See you in my next video. Mwah.